Yo guys, Mental Gamer here, and welcome back to another video. So this video is part of my character ideas kind of video series, and today's video is about Hawkeye gameplay ideas. Now many people don't seem to realise that Hawkeye was confirmed to be added to this game a long time ago. Not only did a Crystal Dynamics team member tweet that they couldn't leave out Clint. I've tried finding that tweet, I can't find it, but trust me, a lot of you probably know which tweet I'm talking about. But a leaked LEGO Marvel's Avengers toy set also confirmed that Hawkeye would be in the game further by including this image in the promo. So basically, Hawkeye is 100% going to be added in this game eventually. Probably one of the first DLC characters post-launch. Anyway, obviously one of Hawkeye's main attributes is his bow. So in terms of gameplay with this bow, there could be different types of arrows to use. So there could be like fire arrows which set enemies alight or the environment alight and deals damage to enemies over time. There could also be explosive arrows which do high amounts of damage to enemies in a small proximity. And there could also be poison arrows which slow down enemies and deal damage over time, as well as freeze arrows which obviously freeze enemies, and even stun arrows which electrify and stun enemies. There's so many possibilities for these arrow types, which could really set Hawkeye apart from other characters and make his gameplay so fun and interesting. Now all these arrow types would obviously need to be recharged, unlike his normal arrows, so that he doesn't become extremely OP. Also, for traversal and mobility, grapnel arrows would be a great addition. It would really help his gameplay for Hawkeye to be able to grapple up to buildings and even zip towards enemies to do like a zip kick or something, similar to what we see with Black Widow and her grapple. Also, with actually shooting arrows, Horizon Zero Dawn did a great job of making the bow and the arrow feel very immersive, and same thing can be done with this game. The stretch and release of the bow could be made to feel so good through the use of sound and controller feedback such as vibrations and stuff. And obviously this game will be available on PS5, so you know, with DualSense and everything, they could really make this bow and arrow the most immersive experience we've ever seen. Now obviously, aside from his bow, Clint is extremely skilled in being an expert tactician, acrobat and hand-to-hand combatant, which could make for some great up-close combat attacks similar to Widows and Caps, with very agile and powerful. In terms of abilities, he could have one where he shoots like 3 times the arrow, whichever arrow he has equipped. So you could shoot 3 explosive arrows at once to demolish either one powerful target or a group of enemies, similar to how you could do this in Horizon Zero Dawn. There could be an upgraded ability where arrows could be infused with pin particles to expand into huge arrows upon release of the arrow. So as soon as you shoot the arrow, as soon as it leaves the bow, it could just become one huge arrow to deal massive damage. Obviously that's a bit corny, but the game has MODOK in it, you know, and it's gonna have pin particles in a lot of the game, so I don't think it would be too out of place in this game. Another cool option for pin particles being used in the arrows would be obviously if there's an ability option where arrows can shrink enemies when it hits them. And that would be a great addition and would definitely weave Hawkeye into this game very well. On the topic of pin particles, many of you probably know that Clint once used pin size changing gas to adopt the identity of Goliath. Now, as Goliath, Clint has superhuman strength and durability, along with obviously size and mass manipulation. Now I don't know if this could be included in the story, but it could really tie him into the world of Marvel's Avengers, maybe even translating into an option to become Goliath as a completely separate playable character to Hawkeye. Anyway guys, that is just a few of my ideas. As always, let me know your ideas. I'm going to be doing more of these kinds of videos where I do character ideas, so I hope to catch you in the next one. I'm Mental Gamer, over and out.